have to tell the council. We can't keep it from them any longer.
Okay. Let's have them sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Why?
The parents, they might want a refund at the very least, or they might even think of transferring their children. The sponsors might be very worried too.
Okay, let's do it. Paul, I want you to understand that it's not that we're against you, but the council that you head has been losing a lot of money.
Pardon me, but what is he doing here? He's not even a member of the faculty council.
Well,
this is a special session, as you very well know, Paul. Therefore, any member of this council can invite a stakeholder who is a non-member to attend.
That's only if the attendance is approved by the dean.
Exactly.
it's not you that what they're against. Understand. Let's start. Exactly 2 months ago to the day, one of the accounts under the Student Governing Council was hacked and over half of the funds in it stolen. I agreed to the Secretary General's request that the matter be kept silent on the condition that the thief be found and the funds recovered within the month. The theft has been repeated 3 times, and yet the Secretary General has been unable to not only find the thief, but also to track the funds. We have to deal with this before it gets out.
Pardon me, ma'am, but what do you mean by before it gets out?
Well, you see, sir, you more than anyone should understand how sensitive this matter is, especially to our sponsors. As head of the finance department, shouldn't that be like common sense?
Now that you mention it, would I even need to worry about that had you not lost the money in the very first place?
To salvage this whole situation, let's all sign a non-disclosure agreement, then we start working towards finding the thief.
See, now you are dictating to us how we should proceed when you've been incompetent in catching the thief all this time.
Then what do you suggest, sir?
Let's hear from our ex-official member of the day. Take it away.
I think the both faculty and students council should sign the non-disclosure first.
Wait, what do you mean the student council should also sign the non-disclosure agreement?
Well, I'm not part of the faculty council, and yet I cannot sign as part of the students governing council unless the other members agree. And come on, Pearl, I thought that's common sense.
Okay then, let's both councils sign the NDA, and then we'll leave it to the governing student council to recover the funds and find the thief.
Pardon me, ma'am, but I have to disagree here. See, we cannot trust this responsibility on someone who has failed before. I suggest that both Paul and Robert work independently to find this thief. Who knows? He might even be the one trying to hide the thief from us.
What do the rest of you think? Then it's settled. Paul and Robert will independently work with their independent parties to both find the thief and report back to the faculty council. The meeting's ended. Have a good day.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I brought the budget estimates for the upcoming term.
Leave it on my desk, please.
Mr. J.
Kindly leave it on my desk, please.
Okay. The secretary general position. Who wouldn't want it? From heading the students' council to being the only one in the faculty council.
Do you ever say something that is not obvious, or is it that you confuse me for some freshman?
There comes a time when the wolf is allowed into the pride.
A wolf in the pride. Well, that won't still make it a lion, will it?
Paul has been on that seat for too long.
I think that's a student's decision to make. Don't you think so?
Power corrupts, Tom.
Well, Paul is not corrupt.
Of course you would say that. You're his right-hand man after all.
And you're Robert's right-hand man as well, remember.
It's a sinking ship, you know. You don't have to sink with him.
You know what? I think you should worry about your own problems. And by the way, this is Robert's last chance at the Secretary General position, and you know that.
It's not over until it's over.
I thought you were the one talking about sinking ships.
Hi, Terry.
Hi.
Hi, Tom.
Hello?
Paul is looking for you. He's in the boardroom.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Think about what I said, Tom. It's not too late to turn a new leaf. See why you like her now.
You called for me?
Jake vetoed against the relinquishing of the bill.
What? He did that?
In addition, he brought Robert to the faculty council meeting.
Oh, the wolf in the pride. That's what Jerry was blabbering about.
The signs are stacked against us, Tom. I'm not even sure if the deal is on my side anymore.
You shouldn't worry about the elections.
We need to find that thief. This week if possible.
But you shouldn't worry about the elections. You have Winnie by your side, don't you?
Yeah, I do have Winnie. She might get me the votes, but she doesn't get me the legitimacy. I used to think I had the whole school support, but honestly, I don't know anymore. Enough of my ranting. How are you doing? And how is your honors project going?
It's been such a long day. I miss you so much, Mom. I don't think I can do this anymore.
Hello there, beautiful.
Oh, you startled me.
How are you doing? I heard you had an encounter with Jay.
Let me guess. Sylvia told you?
Doesn't matter?
Yes, it does.
Why? Why does it matter?
Are you asking me why it matters that your ex-girlfriend is spying on me and reporting back to you right now?
Darling, that was years ago. Look, I only have you now. I only care for you now. Look, it doesn't matter if the news came from the devil himself. If it's about you, I'd listen. Okay, maybe not the devil himself. Maybe like a demon. But seriously, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm here for you, you know.
We have to get that bastard, Paul. We have to get him.
Look at me. I promise you, we will.
Ah, babe. How are you? Are you alright?
Now is when you notice me, huh?
Ah, babe, come on. Still can't be mad about what happened earlier during the office.
Of course I'm not. Because the office is the office, and the home is the home, right? Right?
My love, we've talked about this countless times already.
Jay, I know that we did. But sometimes logic is not enough for the heart. You may have calmed my mind with your reasoning, But in no way have you calmed my heart. Women need to feel loved, you know?
I know, babe. I know, my love.
You don't.
Listen to me. See, I know it might be influential, but I'm not against the law, you know. Yeah. And I'm doing all of this to protect us, me, you, what we have. And even the office rules state that we cannot have a relationship. But we both know very well that I just cannot stay away from you.
I get it. We'll be okay. We'll be fine.
You know I love you, right?
Yeah, I know. I love you too.
I've missed you.
Missed you too. How was work?
It was work. Just missing my queen.
Oh, Jay.
Should always be smiling like that.
Oh, stupid.
Yeah. And I'm sorry that you were mad earlier.
No, it's okay. I was just really frustrated.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
The office thing, the theft, and all the students that are always coming in with the same old stories.
Okay.
You know?
It's just me and you now.
Yes,
And I have something to keep your frustration.
Really?
Do you want to know?
I'm interested.
Are you sure?
Yeah, what is it? Okay.
It's just always.
Yeah.
Come here. I actually wanted to tell you something first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've never been more sure about you than I am right now, Sarah. And I honestly want to spend the rest of my life with you. You know why?
Why?
Because I love you so much. And I don't ever want to lose you, ever. And so, Sarah, Kirane, will you marry me?
Yes! Oh my gosh!
It's okay to you?
Jay! Oh.
Democracy is not native to Africans. Africans seldom supported the centralization of power. Some might argue that chiefs and kings were surrounded by councils of elders, and that a consensus was necessary in the council for decisions to be made. But that in no way shows signs of democracy. There was no suffrage in the community, and only a selective few were in positions of power to make major decisions. Class, what are your thoughts?
I think it doesn't matter if the system is native to us or not. If it has worked in different parts of the world, then we should be open to try it as well. At the core of democracy is service to the people, and I believe that's a fundamental virtue that all leaders should have.
Please, please. Some things are embedded deep in our psyche, you know. Maybe democracy does not work for us because of the virtues Africans hold dear.
Nonsense. That's the same excuse our ancestors gave as they defended the killings of twins and FGM traditions.
Democracy is nice in theory, but it's more complicated and intricate in practice.
We chose to go to the moon and other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Is that JFK?
Yep.
Well, I wish you would come up with your own quotes, dear sir. Look, countries that are rich and prosperous, from the Middle East to China and even Singapore, cannot be called perfect democracies. Yes, they adopted democracy, but they modified it to make sure it fit their society and level of growth. I feel like at this point on the continent, what we need are benevolent dictators.
To what end?
What do you mean, to what end?
Look, most leaders we had on the African continent, I know are benevolent. If by some stroke of luck they are benevolent, I tend to think that they won't be as smart. Take, for instance, Zimbabwe Mugabe or Yawson Mugure.
First of all, no.
And time is up. Very interesting conversations, everyone. Please feel free to continue these conversations, even outside of class.
Do you really believe in what you're saying?
100%.
Tom, you are happy.
Why? Did he steal your ideas?
Okay, are you feeling okay or not okay? Awesome, great. Where exactly are we?
What does okay or not feeling okay feels like? Because I don't know how I'm feeling.
Okay. Has it improved from the last time we spoke? Do you feel like you're in a better space than last time?
Just numb.
Okay. Do you think that you would be able to describe it better if I gave you somewhere to write? Yeah? Okay. Here's...
I think Mr. J is the only way out.
I don't trust that man.
By all indications, Bob is on our side.
Not really. He's against Paul.
That makes him our ally.
Not exactly. It just makes him Paul's adversary.
Come on, Bob. He led you into the faculty council. I mean, what more do you want from him?
Jerry, it's just a gut feeling.
Gut feelings. Don't you think you have too many of these gut feelings? I mean, you even had a strong one against Paul.
Have? I still have it.
What about Tom?
What about him?
What do you think of him? Any more gut feelings?
Not really. That guy is a genius. And I obviously know he's on Paul's camp, but to an extent, I don't blame him. Not everyone has the ideals to be on a powerless team like ours. And that's why I'm so grateful to you for being by my side.
I am sure you would prefer someone else. Kerry.
You understand me, Belle, don't you? Even if no one understands me, you understand me, right? There's no other way. This is the only way. I'll be a little selfish this time, but I'm gonna redeem myself of all past transgressions. I'll make her happy. We'll make her happy, won't we?
Got him.
Do we really have him?
Yes, we do. In fact, I can see the terminal used to gain entry to account is still in school. And
what?
This can't be right.
What? What can't be right?
I know this terminal.
You do? Who is it?
It must be a mistake. I mean...
Look here, champ. This is a very serious issue. The school's administration are very concerned, and very soon, the police and other authorities will be involved. Giving me that name right now would exclude your participation, and you won't have to testify or anything of the sort.
But I thought I was doing you only a favor.
Of course you are.
So then what's this talk about the police?
I am only informing you. Would you rather prefer the cops show up at your doorstep? I'm doing this because I'm your friend.
It's Tom's.
What?
The terminal used to get entry to account is Tom's.
Of course. Of course it's Tom's. Bob, we found the thief.
What do you mean? You found him?
Exactly that. We even know his identity.
Who is it? Tell me.
Oh my gosh, drum roll! It's Tom.
But who are you again?
Oh, she's the tech girl I told you about. The one who won a hackathon or something. Yeah. You don't have to be so humble about it, you know. She and Tom were friends for the summer program earlier this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how she was able to know it was Tom's terminal, because she had seen it before.
So, after identifying the issue, you are each required to interview an expert, which I hope most of you have already done. Remember, an expert does not need to have a PhD, but what they do need to have is an advanced understanding of the problem, and perhaps even solve the problem elsewhere. Yes, Winnie.
So if anyone can be an expert, how will you be sure that the person we're interviewing actually has advanced understanding of the problem? I mean, how would you know that we didn't just fake the interview?
Well, for one, you are each required to submit evidence of your interview, so either notes or a recording. Secondly, I will review your work. Class, I know what an expert sounds like. And also, please utilize the people you already have around you. I know some of you have interviewed the dean and other members of staff. Feel free to even come to me if you want to talk about entrepreneurship or ending unemployment on the continent, if those are issues you wish to tackle.
But you are employed.
What was that, Mr. Nayatagara?
Oh, I was just saying what an honor it would be to interview you.
Right. By the way, does anyone know where Tom and Sylvia are? Well, that's it for today. I look forward to reviewing your work.
Are you okay? I noticed your interest in terrorism.
Yeah, I'm good. Just a couple of personal issues here and there. Winnie, wait. Can we talk? Winnie, do you know where Tom might be? There's something I need to tell him.
No, I don't, but why are we whispering?
It's like an emergency.
Oh, I'll call Paul.
No, don't call him. That might be dangerous.
Carrie, what's going on? You're scaring me.
Robert and Jerry know Tom is a thief.
What? Wait, Tom is a thief? But how? I mean, why?
I don't know, but Jerry seemed convinced, and so did Robert. I'm surprised they haven't turned him in yet. Probably they're looking for him to turn him in person.
Wait, no. Robert wouldn't do that. He's probably planning something. Maybe a live stream to the whole school, something dramatic.
What do we do? How do we protect Tom? Winnie, you can't tell Paul any of this. He might just turn him in, so he acts as the hero, or probably do something dramatic.
No, I won't do that. But we might have to make a deal with Robert, though.
What? But what do we have to offer him? By knowing who the thief is, he has the SG position at arm's length, and that even gives him better benefits to discredit Paul.
Listen, I'm the one that made and kept Paul in the Secretary General position. Robert will be willing to listen to whatever I have to say. And on agreeing, however, we have you.
Me?
Don't tell me that you don't know.
Know what, Winnie?
Robert is crazy about you. Oh my God, it's so obvious.
You know what? I think I should just try calling Tom again.
Well, thank you very much for the invitation.
Thanks for agreeing to meet me.
My pleasure. Lovely home that you have here, in a very nice neighborhood. Quite posh.
Thank you. We try. Now to my proposition as to why I brought you here.
Your proposition.
See, I'm sure you've noticed the missing funds under Paul's leadership in the Student Governing Council.
Yeah.
See, I've actually just found out evidence that suggests that Paul's right-hand man, Tom, is the one who's been embezzling the funds. Now, I may not have all the evidence that says Paul is involved, but I'm sure as his right-hand man, they might as well be in collusion with this.
And do you have proof of such collusion?
I have since recently found out the proof that Tom is the one who was stealing the money.
But the fact that Tom is the one that's stealing the money does not necessarily implicate Paul. So now I need to understand how Paul is involved.
Yes, and that is what I'd like to investigate more. If only you would provide me with a student leadership council meeting where I can meet with both of them and Robert, the guy I want to bring in to replace Paul.
You should have told me.
Winnie, what are you doing here? What are you talking about?
If you needed money, Tom, you should have told me. You should have.
Money? What are you talking about?
I know about the money. I know what you did.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Robert knows. He knows, Tom. Why did you take the money?
It's complicated.
Oh, is it? Everything with you is complicated, isn't it?
Yes. Everything with me is complicated. I guess that's why you left me, right?
Really? Everything is always about you, right? It always has to be about Tom. When there are consequences, they're yours to bear. When there's success, it's yours too. And when there's hardship, it's yours to endure too, right? And that's why you didn't stop me when I left. Because you had failed. Because it was all your fault.
Yes. I had failed. At least, Paul won't fail you like I did. At least, he's somebody.
Yes, he is.
Knight in his shining armor.
Exactly.
Don't get too comfortable, though.
Oh, why? Because the great Tom will finally come to his senses, right?
I don't think you actually know the type of person Paul is.
And how do you know the type of person I think Paul is?
I'm sure there are a lot of things that you notice about Paul, but you just decide to ignore them.
Things like what?
Why do you think he doesn't want you in the student council, for example?
Conflict of interest, of course. Besides, members of the council are always in the public limelight.
Is that what you think, or is that what he made you believe? Look, Winnie, I know you've always wanted to be part of the student council, and I know you still do. Paul doesn't want you there because he thinks you're weak. He thinks you won't be able to hold all the responsibilities that come with it. It's a chauvinistic thing.
No, Paul's not like that.
Are you sure? Have you ever asked?
Not everyone is like you, Tom. Not everyone is afraid to express themselves. Not everyone is a coward who hides behind the veil of responsibility and inevitable failure.
Hi.
Hi, dear.
Can I ask you something?
Sure, but please keep it short. This whole thief situation has got me writing reports left, right, and center.
Okay, so I've been thinking, and this is our last term, so what if I run for position in the student council? What do you think?
Really? Right now, really? Look, I'm dealing with a lot as of now, and you joining the council is of no benefit to me. What if you run and lose?
What do you mean lose?
Come on, babe. You know these things are not guaranteed. You know that, right?
Oh, are you forgetting that I am the one who has gotten you to that very position since the beginning?
Look, really.
Have you forgotten?
No, I haven't. But then, do you think you could have done that if you two were still running? Your election is of no benefit if I am not re-elected. Besides, things have changed now.
So are you saying that I shouldn't run for your sake?
Our sake, Winnie.
Isn't that always the case? Aren't I always pushing back my ambitions and supporting you for our sake?
Baby.
No, don't baby me right now. Have you ever even tried going after Jay?
Winnie.
All this time, Paul. All this time.
Winnie, let's talk about this, okay?
What do you want from me? Huh? You're always running. Just keep running. Okay? Keep running.
Winnie!
Leave me alone.
Listen to me.
Leave me alone.
Winnie. It's okay. It's fine, okay? It's okay. It's fine, okay?
So, why did you do it?
Do what?
Steal the money, dummy.
Well, it's a long story.
Who is it? Do I look like I've got anywhere else to go? I mean, wait. I have a nice and shining armor waiting for me, right?
First, tell me why you left me.
Hey, I asked first.
Yeah, but my question is answered earlier in time.
What do you mean?
I mean, you left me way before the money was stolen, right?
Come on.
Well, I actually stole to discredit Paul.
So you did all of this out of jealousy?
No, you misunderstand me, dear. Paul had found a way to misappropriate the funds long before the money was stolen. He had partnered with lower year students as well as on-campus staff to exaggerate budgets.
Yeah, but what's so wrong with that? I mean, you know I used to break Paul, but you backed him nonetheless.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say I was right and he's wrong. I'm just saying this misappropriation has denied the school of very urgent stuffs. Stuffs like medical claims. Did you know that most claims by first year students were denied? Well, I stole this money and I sent it to them anonymously.
Oh, so Robin Hood then?
Yeah, something like that. Nice your turn. Tell me, why did you leave me?
But if you don't know that by now, then you're more of a fool than I initially thought.
Well, I guess I know. You see, I've known for quite a while now. And that's why I find it so hard to look at you in the eye. Knowing so well what Jay did not so many years ago.
What?
You see, what I hated the most was seeing you with Paul all these years. Knowing very well that he was in Kaho with Jay.
Tom, what are you talking about?
I can't go in. It's a private property.
But do you know who lives here?
No.
You know what, can you just wait here for a bit? I'm just going to check what they girls.
Ma'am?
And I'll be back to call the police.
Just give me my money and I'll be on my way.
Please let us go.
What happened with the president?
Nothing.
I told you guys to go and give him a good time. See, I can forgive that part, but the part where you actually steal from him. Why? Why are you crying? Stop crying, because I hate it when people cry. Stop! Take them away, take them away.
Winnie,
Go away.
come on. Open the door.
Go away. You're not leaving me. I'm kicking you out.
be afraid. Come on in. I'm not here to harm you. Please not yet.
I'm going to call the police.
And tell them what exactly? Winnie, do you have any idea what I do in this school?
I don't know and I don't care, but you're going to pay for what she did to me and my friends.
Actually, about that, you reported me. Girl, do you have any idea of what I do in the school? Actually, I'll let you know what I do. See, I run the financial aid department. And as you very well know, it is very easy for me then, dear miss, to make records disappear. Your little scholarship could be very well gone by the next day.
No, you can't do that.
Can't I now? I mean, would you like to see me try? Or do you think I got in here and locked your door from the inside? Perhaps you thought I climbed up the balcony or something? My God. Just look before you leave, dear, and it will be fine. Because I'd hate to end the life of such a promising young girl like you. You're gonna be okay. Smell nice. Good talk.
Winnie? Winnie, are you in? Let's talk about this.
sorry for bailing on you. Sylvia.
What? What? What do you want me to say?
Please.
Please what? Paul, please what?
Please.
You're sorry?
Just let it go.
I should let it go.
I have been trying to make this relationship work. I have been trying to mend us, to make us work. I've tried. And I'm tired because it's one-sided. And I can't be with a man that does not want to be with me. Look, Paul, you have to choose between us and your political ambition.
Come on,
which
Sylvia,
will
come
be?
on.
No. Political ambition or us. Do you know what? I'll make it simple for you. We're done. This is over.
Sylvia, no.
This is over. Get out of my room. Get out of my room. Get out.
Sylvia.
I will scream, Paul. And you would like that. Get out.
Comrades, thank you for joining us this evening in this memorial service for the two fallen girls that were and are still part of our community. Jane and Michelle were found dead by the beach side. We vehemently stand against such atrocities, and we are working together with local authorities to find the perpetrators. Please, always remember to take all precautions whenever you are going out. Ensure that you have someone on campus who knows your whereabouts at all times, and always have a means of communication wherever you are. Thank you.
So sorry about your friends.
Thank you. Thank you.
If there's anything that I could help you with, please do not hesitate.
Okay.
Do you need someone to talk to?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Well, I do. Could I talk to you?
Sure, why not? Go ahead.
It may not be as serious, but I just got dumped. Everything is going to be alright.
No, it's not. It's all my fault.
What do you mean, your fault?
I could have saved them. I could have saved them.
Okay, so why do you feel powerless now? Why? Because I remember you've been such a very, bright person. Why do you feel like you can't change the situation now?
Because a lot happened when Tom and I were together before I got with Paul, and someone put me in a situation where I don't have the choice because of them, I can't really do anything about the situation with Tom.
Mm-hmm. Have you tried to speak to Tom about it?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Maybe talk to him about it and get him to explain why he did it. Maybe it might give you closure. Do you think that might help you get closure?
I guess so. Just, I feel like that, I don't know, it's going to be very difficult. We haven't had a proper conversation in years. I don't know how I'm supposed to go back and look at him again.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Do you still love him?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay, well, let's say it. Shall we?
Yeah. I actually stole the money to pay medical bills for students whose claims were being rejected.
Claims? As in medical claims to the insurer?
I'd heard of that, but I thought it was just a rumor.
Yeah, that's what Paul wants everyone to think.
You could have come to me, and you could have done what?
You see, Robert, the reason why Paul beats you is not because he rakes or because people like him. He's a realist. He has understood that the world is the way it is, not by default, but by design. And he chooses to be the designer.
And what am I?
You're an idealist. You stick to your principles too much.
But what's leadership without principles?
Impact, dear sir. Impact. That's the baseline. That's the cause. You see, the road to hell is paved by good intentions. You might wish for the best, but the results are what people are going to use to attribute your will. Ideas are very easy to have, but execution is everything.
You should take his words to heart if you hope to make impact as a one-term Secretary General.
And is this an alliance you're proposing?
No, I'm offering you the position of Secretary General. You see, I'm sure you suspected that I was the power behind Paul, and you were right. If you happen to let this incident with Tom slide, I assure you that the next Secretary General will not be Paul, but will be you.
However, if I offer up Tom, I would have killed two birds with one stone. First, I would have discredited Paul. And secondly, the Secretary General's position would be within an arm's reach.
Are you sure? Will you be able to win against me?
You would run?
Of course I would. I mean, all these men seem to be doing is chasing after a piece of bone. Why can't I have my chance at it?
Whatever you said in there, would you do it?
What?
I mean, run against Robert if he turns down our deal.
Yes, I'd like to know.
Oh, do you now? Well, my father raised me as a boy, even if I wasn't, because he always wanted one. So yes, of course I'd run. Why do you think it's wrong for a woman to run against men?
Of course it's not. I wasn't asking because of that. I'm just so glad that you're willing to go that far for me.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to leave you two love right now.
Okay. But how did you know about Jay, though?
Well, I had seen the complaint that you filed against him.
But you said nothing.
Yeah.
Why?
See, words wouldn't have been helpful. I had failed you and I had to make up for it.
And have you?
I'm almost, but there is something you must know.
Tom, what is it? You're scaring me.
Yeah, but Paul knows.
Well, of course he knows. I told him everything.
Yeah, but he knew before that time.
How would Paul know if even you didn't?
He was at the mansion that night.
What?
Haven't you ever wondered who took those two girls at the mansion? It was Paul. He's working with Jay and he supplies him with girls.
But why didn't you tell me any of this?
You just got into a relationship with Paul, and I didn't want to risk it.
That bastard. Can't believe he's known for all this time.
Yeah, and if my suspicions are correct, Paul and Jay have a very strong connection. I even tend to believe that Jay helped Paul to get into the Secretary General position. They have been fooling us all.
But if that's true, why would Jay invite Robert to the faculty council? I mean, isn't that like opposing Paul?
Yeah, that's the other thing. I think Jay is doing that in order to tempt Paul. He's using Robert to remind him of his position. I even went further to find the guys who brought those girls to the mansion that night. They are Jay's spies among many of his minions on and off campus.
Wait, did you just say that Jay has spies on campus?
Yeah, he does.
Like who?
Some like Seven Babita, the spy for him. Others like Dr. Sarah are full into giving him information. He made her believe that they were dating. The poor woman, she was so disillusioned. I feel sorry for her, but she has committed to testify against him. And Jay is going down.
Wow, okay.
Like Dr. Sarah used to give him information about girls with mental issues, and he will use it to target them.
Oh, you see, dear sir, you don't have much of a choice here. Surely you appreciate that you must partner with me if you are to keep your freedom, let alone your position.
What do you mean?
See, that boy Tom and Winnie, they've been snooping around and it looks like they're coming after your position and also come after me.
That's ridiculous. How did you even...
Paul. Surely you of all people should understand that I have my tentacles all over this place. I run this show. You do know that, don't you?
I see.
See, that boy Tom, he's been snooping around in my business and I don't like that. Surely you shouldn't have taken him in all the time ago. I told you, didn't I? But anyway, this brings me to the point that I brought you here for. See, we should be resuming our alliance. Surely it wasn't that bad. I mean, it did get you the shiny Secretary General position, right? So what do you say?
If I agree, what will you need me to do? I'm not getting you any more girls for your pleasure.
Paul. What do you take me for? Seriously. All I need you to do is to find whatever evidence Tom and Winnie have gathered against us and tame them.
Tame them?
Yes. Or would you rather I get rid of them?
What? No.
Exactly. See, I'll tie my loose ends my way. And you do the same, for old time's sake.
Will you stop supporting Robert?
Of course. I mean, what did I bring you here for? Just need to agree to this alliance and then we are good to go. So what do you say?
Okay. We have a deal.
Good. I knew you'd come to your senses, my boy. Go away. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Mr. J. How are you doing?
I'm alright. How's the show going?
It's going well. I've had challenges here
Yeah?
and there, and I would love you to review it if you don't mind.
Actually, about that,
Yes,
I think I might have an opportunity for you.
Really?
You're in the fashion industry, right?
Yes, I
Yeah,
am.
I could put up with some of my colleagues and we could discuss some things that could benefit you. Yeah.
That would be lovely.
Would you like that?
Yes, of course, I
Yeah.
will.
So come
definitely.
back tomorrow and we'll talk about it more, right?
Sure, definitely I will.
Good to see you.
Here I am. I'm sorry.
Get away from her, you brute!
Ouch. Brute? Really? Out of all the insults in the world, you're gonna call me a brute?
Don't even look in her direction.
Oh, what?
What are you gonna do?
You know what, Jay? You're going to be done for. Soon you're going to be behind bars.
And when will that be? Will it be after you and your pet of a boyfriend, Tom, actually install Robert in Paul's place in the Student Governing Council? Oh, wait. Will it be after you round up the witnesses to testify against me? Listen, Winnie, you can try, but you can't win. Just try to stay alive, you foolish girl. Good talk, ladies.
Are you okay?
I'm good. What was that?
Carrie, look. He's a dangerous man. You can't get close to him. He's a bad man. I need to make a few calls. Do you have your phone? Tom? Hello, yeah, are you okay? Yeah, yes, I'm fine. I just had an encounter with Jay. No, it's nothing, but we need to check up on our witnesses and our evidence because what he said, he knows what we're doing and he's not scared.
Did you get it?
That's the reason why you chose me, right?
Is that a yes or a no?
Look, I didn't know what you were looking for, so I copied all the files on both Winnie and Tom's laptop. And happy birthday in advance.
Is this everything?
Yeah.
I'll look through them.
Why are you so much in a hurry? Winnie is going on after all, so why the rush?
Yes, sure.
Hi, Dr. Sarah.
Hi. How can I help you today?
Actually, I am Tom.
Oh, you're Tom.
Yeah. So, I really need your help on something. Like, I need you to assist me with something because it's been going on for quite some time now, and I feel like if we don't try to remedy it, it's going to cause a lot of harm. I don't know. I think you have had interactions with Mr. J, right? Yeah. So there's been quite a lot going on with Jay and the way he interacts with students. Because from the very first place, you remember the two girls that were found dead by the beach some time back? Yeah, actually. From what I have seen, it turns out that Jay is actually the one that was responsible for that, because he attracted the girls to his house, and then they were later on drugged and then killed. That's why they got their bodies by the beach. So this is not an isolated case, because recently I found a report that Winnie had filed against him, and he came to her room and threatened her, like he was going to withdraw her scholarship. He threatened her with so many things. So like it's really insecure now around here, and I don't know how best we can go about this. And also there are many instances where he harasses girls sexually. I guess he probably gets the information from, I think, from you, and then he uses it to target people that are mentally down. So it's really a frightful situation. So I don't know what best we can do in order to like go around this. I really want you to help us expose Jay, because it's getting too much, and like many students don't feel secure anymore on campus. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
This is... How do you know this is true? Because in my interactions with Mr. J, I don't think he's capable of... Are you feeling okay or not okay? Awesome, great. Where exactly are we?
What does okay or not feeling okay? Because I don't know how I'm feeling.
Okay. Has it improved from the last time we spoke? Do you feel like you're in a better space than last time?
Just numb.
Okay. Do you think that you would be able to describe it better if I gave you somewhere to write? Yeah? Okay.
You look horrible, dear. What's wrong? Are you okay?
Please turn yourself in before I call the police.
To tell them what exactly? Come on. That your fiancé just came back home? You know, now that I think about it, I should be the one calling the police. Because between us two, you are the monster. Yes. You are. Do you think I would have approached those girls had you not told me anything about them?
No, that's...
That's what? See, time and time again you've been complaining to me that those girls are spoiled and that they just take everything for granted, right?
I didn't tell you to hunt them down and take advantage of them, Jay.
You didn't have to, darling.
The devil, Jay. A devil.
Yes. Perhaps. But I guess we all choose to see what we want to see, don't we? And I chose to see the good in you. I chose to ignore all your insecurities. Don't you think I used to not notice you measuring your waist every morning when you wake up? Or perhaps you think I don't know that it bothers you when you see those girls you're helping, healthier, leaner, and lighter, yet all they do is complain, and you don't like that, do you?
That's not true.
Oh yes it is, you know it is.
You're lying.
Am I though? See, the only regret I have in this life is meeting you. If you didn't exist, maybe those girls will still be alive today. Who knows? Perhaps even Winnie would have lived a carefree college life, happy the way she was meant to be. It's okay. I mean, nothing can remedy the situation now. It's all over. And you are too.
Are you going to kill me?
Of course not. See, you're so obsessed with yourself, such that you think the whole world revolves around you. Well, it does not, darling. In fact, now that I think about it, I think it would tend to be way better without you in it. Yeah? It's alright. Take a couple of those. It'll make you feel better.
Now,
You'll be okay. You'll be all over soon. All over.
What did you say, Tom?
Dr. Sarah is dead. And nobody's willing to testify against Jay.
Wait, but the evidence, we still have that, right? We have the complaints, the payment documents, the photos.
That's the other thing, Winnie. My locker was broken into and everything's missing.
Missing? What do you mean missing? Wait, Tom, you're a smart person. I'm sure you have it backed up somewhere, right?
I think Jay has it now.
Well. You two look good together. Actually, I do have the evidence in my possession now. You know, just to keep Jay in check, of course.
So you're not going to report him?
Nope.
You never planned on it, did you?
Nope. I also have Robert's evidence incriminating you, Tom. I wonder why you keep on incriminating evidence against yourself. You know, that's so funny.
Don't you even?
Yeah? Well, darling, everything is in your hands now.
What do you mean by that?
Make me Secretary General and stay by my side as you always have. Then maybe I will let things slide with Tom.
Winnie? It's okay. You trust me, right? Okay. Hold this for me. Give me 1 minute.
Tom! 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 No, Tom. Stop.
I'm the only one standing between you and Jay killing you. And little gratitude should surface. Jay should have killed you.
You're crazy to think that we'll ever obey you, Paul. Get out of here.
What's funny?
Let me guess. Tom?
No. Actually, it's none of your business. Now tell me, why are you here?
A proposition, dear sir. One that you certainly can't say no to.
I doubt that.
Yeah, I know. I've heard of your misogyny with Winnie and how it made you lose her. Well, to be honest, I don't care.
I'm still waiting for you to get to your point, miss.
Patience, Tiger. Patience. Without Winnie, you have no chance at the next SG position. And if Baba gets that post, all your past transgressions will come to light. So here's my offer. I'll help you get rid of Tom and Mr. J, thus within yourself of Winnie. And you also gain the faculty shows back.
What?
You heard me.
Why will I need you to get rid of Tom and Jay?
Getting rid of Tom is easy. But how do you intend on getting rid of Jay without indicating yourself.
How?
Well, you don't. But you can leave it to me.
How do you even know about my involvement with Jay?
You're the only one who has spied for the man, dear sir.
So you betray Robert for Jay, and now you're betraying Jay for me? What a snake. How sure am I that you won't stab me in the back too?
That's the point. You aren't.
You know something? Something is not adding up here. What will you be getting in return?
Oh, Paul. Are you sure you don't know? I want your position. Oh, don't worry. I'll let you keep your year's worth of leaves. In fact, I'll appoint you some faculty member position. You'll be like the next Secretary General Emeritus. A position full of wisdom and honor.
Let me ask you this. Do ethics and values matter in the process? If the ends justify the means, as you say, Paul, shouldn't we just end all human life if we are the ones causing climate change?
Maybe. I think our dear Secretary General had too much for one day. Humans might not be divine, but when it comes to either saving human life or the planet, we have to choose the former.
And why is that?
Because human life is the very reason why we exist. Earth is only useful because it's our home. If there was no human in here, that means no effort would be applied to saving it.
Really? Now?
Yes. We exist in order to help the person to our right and to our left, and not the apes or the trees.
And who said that? Zig Ziglar?
No, I did.
Tom, what do you think?
Well, I think that although there comes a time when the leader has to make hard and tough decisions, they shouldn't, however, compromise on their fundamental principles.
But what are these fundamental principles?
Come on. I don't think they can be universal. I think they should change depending on the context of leadership. Don't you agree?
Yes, life is unexpected and things don't always go according to plan, but ethics should never be compromised in the process. Ethics is a code of conduct, neither good nor bad. It's only under pressure that the true nature of a leader is revealed. Yes, some will fail, while others will prove to be no leaders at all. At the end of the day, the people who I blame will the choose to trust and support these so-called leaders.
I'm sorry, Josephine. I didn't mean to interrupt your class, but this needed to be done.
Thank you, madam. Good afternoon, everyone. Who is Thomas Nzibo? Mr. Nzibo, you're under arrest for theft. Officer, you have the right to remain silent. Excuse me, madam. Madam, sit down. Madam, do you want to be arrested? Sit down. Obstruction to justice. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be provided for you. You have the right to one phone call while in detention. If you want, you can call your mistress.
Please, no, you need to listen to me. Look, he only did this because...
I know, dear.
You do?
Yes, but theft is theft. That's what it is. The best thing you can do for him right now is to find him.
Winnie, give it some rest. Crime doesn't pay.
What's going on?
I'll tell you everything later, dear. But right now I need to take these officers to someone else.
There's somebody else?
It's just so sad that she had to die like that. And Dr. Sarah, the lovely soul we all knew around the office.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, to think she was just suffering from mental health issues all this time. Oh, are they here for Tom? Have they apprehended him yet?
Not exactly.
Ah, welcome, officers. Would you care for tea? Perhaps coffee?
Perhaps you spoke too soon. Go to tell the secretary.
I don't understand what you're talking about, man. What's over?
Mr. J, you're under arrest.
The must be show you.
Mr. J, please get up. You are under arrest.
Very well.
You have the right to remain silent.
Easy.
Because anything you do or say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford one will be provided for you. You have the right to one phone call while you're in detention. Please move, Mr. J.
Easy. Easy. Take it easy.
And without any further ado, I would like to welcome the new duly elected Secretary General to our address.